Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. All right. So Tommy Sotomayor is basically mad because he gave advice for he gave advice to Kwame Brown on how to do the YouTube thing and how to start it. I'm not going, like I said, I'm not playing any Kwame Brown audio and I'm not playing any Sotomayor. I want to build my page off of me. And if it takes 10 or 20 years, that's fine. I'm not riding a wave. I'm not riding anybody because this is my page and I give what I feel, what I dissect the situation and listen from afar. I've listened to both men. I listened to Sotomayor's thing and I listened to Kwame Brown. And to me, everybody keeps giving Matt Barnes a pass. Matt Barnes was sneak dissing. I don't want to hear that crap. It's about the NBA or whatever. No. He tapped Jack, Captain Jack's knee, and was like, oh, Jack. That's disrespectful. What give you the right to continue to diss this man? You guys are former players. Why would you succumb to the low levels like Stephen Coon Smith and Nick Gonzo Wright? Why would you lower yourself to their level in disrespecting a colleague? In Action Jack, this was your teammate. I lost respect for you, and I've damn sure lost respect for Matt Barnes because all he seemed to get tough for is women, allegedly. From what I've been reading and hearing, he only woke up to women, allegedly, and weak ass men, allegedly. So let's be honest. Tommy Sotomayor was upset saying that about he gave him pointers, and I guess Kwame was supposed to promise him an interview with Judge Joe Brown, and Kwame didn't return his call, and Kwame was going on other platforms before going to Tommy Sotomayor's platform when Tommy felt like he was the first one to give him an interview and to put him back out there. Tommy did put him back out there by getting the interview with him, and Kwame Brown has did nothing but shot you out. I'm going to give an example. Let's say that my channel blew up overnight or over a week. My channel gets up there on a level, maybe surpasses Carcino's channel. And Carcino is looking to interview me, but I don't respond. I go on Ticket TV's channel. I go on everybody else's channel before coming to him. And then I'm doing an interview with somebody that's of prominence in the community as well as in the entertainment business, as well as, come on, man, stop shooting that dumbass shot. Man, Randall was pissing me off. Ooh, that was vicious. Now, sorry, I went off track. Now, and Carcino basically gets mad at me and talks about, well, I'm the one that put you on. Like, I was the first one to bring you out, but you can't give me. He wouldn't do that. You know how I know he wouldn't do that? Because Carcino's what we call a man. Me, I'm a man. If who did it this time, a guy who I've given the platform to blows up over me, and he doesn't give me an interview, but he's giving everybody else an interview on their platforms, I wouldn't be mad because he shotted me out. Tommy Sotomayor, to me, let's just be honest, he pulled a bitch move. He being a bitch. And this is what Kwame Brown has been talking about. You goddamn beta males. You always wanting attention as dudes. You got this dude number. Why didn't you just wait? If I had a problem with Carcino, I don't have his personal number because you know why? Me and him aren't friends. We're not buddies. We met on the internet. So if something happens to me, Carcino's not the first guy I'ma call and say, yo, Cino, yo man, I'm in a bind. Yo man, you can hook me up. Cino ain't going. Come on, that's stupid. Let's grow up, guys. Detroit T. I got Detroit T's number. I got Uncle Frank's number. I can hit them up anytime I want. If I have a problem with them, I would text them. If they have a problem with me, they can simply text me. You got Kwame Brown's number. Why would you go to a video and go off on him and didn't even give him a chance to reply? You see that, guys? Kwame Brown is winning without even having to say nothing. And he responded to it. He basically said the people who really gave him pointers was Star, Kevin Samuels, and other guys. Ticket TV, Carcino, and Jada Black were putting out his stuff more than you were. They were posting stuff before Kwame Brown became big on YouTube. They've been posting stuff. And Kwame Brown blew himself up on Facebook. And that's when you started wanting to talk to him and, comment to him because he started blowing up. Let's just call it what it is. You got jealous because he blew up. His channel's bigger than yours now. And you felt like you're supposed to come check for me before you go interview on Ticket's channel or anybody's channel. It's like, nigga, you is not his daddy. You is not his brother. Listen. Men, we have got to get out of these feminine ways. And I'm not dissing Tommy Sotomayor. Some of the stuff he talks about, I agree with. Some of the stuff he talks about, I don't agree with. He's a brother. I support my brothers. Kwame Brown, there's stuff that he's been talking about I agree 100% with. And there's some stuff he talks about I don't agree with. Like the Candace Owen thing of giving them their time to talk. I can't do that, my G. Candace Owens nothing but a clout chaser to me. She just wants attention. Jason Whitlock, he's a coon. He's a wannabe coon. He's a guy who goes on with the trend. He tries to do something that basically will piss black people off. He hates his own skin. He's Uncle Ruckus, basically. I call him Uncle Ruckus Coonlock. That's his name. That's it. But I'll never tear Kwame Brown down. I'll never tear anybody down. To me, I don't care if I only get one view. I don't, because personally, I don't need YouTube. I don't need this. I just love to do it because I'm passionate. I would like people to donate, but if people don't donate, I'm supposed to sit in my feelings. I'm supposed to go home and I'm supposed to be like, nobody donated to me today. Carcino didn't give me a shout out. Who did it didn't give me a shout out. C-Pen didn't give me a shout out. You see how much that make you look weak? That's weak, dog. Like, come on, Tommy. You see, you're a part of the problem. Then you're going to bring up Matt Barnes didn't diss. Matt Barnes did diss him. Matt Barnes has tapped Jack on the knee. That was dissing him. I don't know where you from, but where I'm from, people I know would have slapped the hell out of Matt Barnes for doing that. They would have saw him in person and slapped that light off of his ass. Seriously. Because that's disrespectful. Kwame Brown didn't have anything. He hasn't talked bad about anybody. You guys keep beating a dead horse. Y'all been doing this for centuries, for millennia, where whites use their token Negroes, like you guys have been acting, to spread that bad message. And to me, it's like this. Kwame Brown doesn't owe you anything. He doesn't. Carcino for Life doesn't owe me anything. I blew up coming off of his page. People know me from his page because I was on his page. I was being who I was. But I didn't let that get to my head. I didn't come on there being like, I'm HD. Can't nobody talk now. I'm supposed to be Cino's lead guy. No. Cino guys is Burundi Sledge and Nick Jacobs. Those are his boys. Him and Burundi got each other's number. I think so. Don't quote me on that. But that's them. Me and Burundi don't have each other's number, but I got Detroit T and I got Uncle Frank number because those are my guys. They were on my page a lot. They were on there from the get go when it wasn't shit. It still ain't shit right now, but it's growing. But we have got to get out of our feelings. And sometimes I catch myself like that. I be like, man, dog, man, I just wish I could. And then I have to think about it. I'm good. Because you know why? God blessed me with the voice to talk today. God blessed me to talk with the voice. And I just think about what my dad tell me. My dad never got jealous of anything, whether somebody gave him respect or nobody respected my pops and the work he did behind the scenes. But when he passed away, that's when everybody wants to give him his flowers. That's when everybody wants to come see him and visit. And my dad was always positive, and that's something I tried to work on. You know, I got mad plenty of times where I've jumped the gun. I told y'all with my brother Kraken, I jumped the gun on him, and I messed our friendship, our brothership up. And I had to live with that for them years I didn't have them. And I realized I pushed them away. I pushed a lot of people away. My ex girlfriend, I got with her too fast because I just got out of my marriage. I should have waited, and I put her through a bind, and we had a lot of confrontations, physical things that I'm not proud of. And I disrespected her by spanking her son before. And I was wrong for that. And I was very wrong. So the relationship was my fault because I messed up her trust. My ex wife, I shook her before. Didn't beat her up, didn't punch her, but shook her because I felt like she wasn't being respectful to me. I should have been more of a man and never married her because we weren't ready. So I have done things and I have a lot of flaws. And I'm not afraid to talk about it because you know why? I was a boy at that point in my life. You have to grow up. I still make mistakes today. I was spoiled rotten. I had a silver spoon in my mouth. There's a lot of things that I'm not proud of. And to me, watching what Tommy Sotomayor did was very disrespectful to Kwame Brown. I feel like if you got somebody's number and you could get in touch with them, you contact those guys. You let them know, you know what? Man, I was tripping, man. Yo, this is the issue I had. If I had an issue with Detroit T, I would hit him up. I got his number in the phone. Uncle Frank, I know I keep regurgitating this. I need to keep regurgitating it because we have got to be men. We have got to stop being boys. We got to grow up. You too old for that shit, Tommy. You way too old for that shit. You could have gave a call to Kwame Brown just like that. The man even said it. I probably was asleep. And he probably was. The man works. He doesn't just do YouTube. He's trying to open centers up. He's trying to get kids shoes, clothes, trying to put the kids' parents in homes who may be convicted felons or who may not have the finances to get into those areas. You guys are so women made. And then you got some YouTubers talking about, well, Matt ain't say this and that. No, Matt Barnes disrespected this man by tapping it and continuously criticizing this man. Matt Barnes know what he did. He knew what he did. But he's going to play the typical light-skinned, I'm a victim. Don't say nothing to me. And to that super thug on Ticket TV's channel saying like, dog, you got upset because he tapped his leg? Yeah, because that's sneak dissing. If you a man, be a man and say how you feel. Don't try to put a battery in Captain Jack's back because Captain Jack didn't even think nothing about it. He was just going along with the interview, falling asleep and shit because he be smoking blunts all the time. And then Jeannie Buss didn't even find it funny. It was lame. If I watched something, whether it was with my whether it was with my career or anything I did, and you were sneak dissing, and one of the guys that you tapping on the leg is a teammate of mine, and he went along with that bullshit, I'm gonna call his ass out. Next time I see you, I'm like, yo, what's up with that sneak dissing? Come at me like a man and tell me how you really feel. And what they should have done was talk to him like a man. Tommy Sotomayor, you're just like Captain Jack. You just like Matt Barnes. You just like Stephen Coon Smith. You just like Nick Gonzo Wright. You just like Shannon Guzzler, No Sharp, and you like Skip Baseless. You're like all of these guys in one. That was straight whole move. And then you're gonna talk about, you're doing the same thing, attacking black men and everything. They've been attacking him for 20 years, the same black men. But when he comes out and defends himself, he's seen as the bad guy. It's always the second person to always get dictated to. It's just like in a fight. The first guy threw a punch, then the second person whooped his ass. Guess what? The second person getting in trouble. You know why? Because he was defending himself. We're taught in this slave country that's called Americant. I call it Americant because it can't do shit for you if you're black or you're Hispanic or you're of any minority. You basically showed your whole card, bruh. You showed it. You showed the bitch assness in you by attacking a man that you got his phone number. You got his phone number. You got his phone. I got who did it this time's phone number. If me or him had a problem, as a man, I would call him. I talk to who did it all the time. I talk to him more than I talk to my brothers. It's like, come on, man. We have got to grow up. We are acting so juvenile-ish. I know that's probably not a word, but I'm making up my own word. We are acting too juvenile-ish when we're doing a lot of these things. This is what I want to know. Were you really cool with him from the beginning or you really wasn't? Come on. It's like this one dude came to my page on Demetrius Maxwell. Shout out to him. He was doing a little sneak diss saying, I thought you was bigger than Carcino. Why would I be bigger than Carcino? Even if I was bigger than Carcino, what does that mean? Why you can't just appreciate the information me or him are giving? It's not about who has the biggest dick. Doesn't matter who has the biggest dick or the smallest dick. When your shell get hit, like Biggie said, you ain't worth spit. Whether you die from natural causes or whether you die from shit in the street or the hood. And I know I'm cursing a lot because I'm pissed off. I'm really mad because Tommy Sotomayor is going down the way of the token Negro. And people have said on his platform, he's done this before to everybody. He did this to Kevin Samuels because Kevin Samuels didn't come on his show. Dude, nobody is obligated to you. Nobody's obligated to you. I'm not obligated to Carcino. He's not obligated to me. Ticket TV isn't obligated to anybody on his panel. And they're not obligated to him. Sterling Young isn't obligated to come on my channel. Sterling don't have to F with me or anything. He don't even have to listen to my shit. He don't even have to be here. But you know what he's going to do? He supports because that's what Sterling wants to do. That's what every Outlaw come to my pages all the time, and I'd be like, damn, Outlaw really love the material. Outlaw like, HD, keep spitting. Love and Success, man. You know, James Williams, Q Hectic, Goo Roach, Garando Roach, my bad Roach, Garando Roach or Garandu Roach. The upgrade version. He's the king of all kings. Garundu Roach. Burundi Sledge comes on here. Burundi Sledge don't have to come on my page. He don't even have to deal with me. He don't. Carcino then came on my page twice. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to come show love. He's shown some of my videos on his page to get people to come to my page. You guys didn't see that though, did you? But yet, you trolls want to try to pit all the black people together. against one another. You all want to put us all in a box. Then you got idiots like the Super Thug on Ticket TV page. I'm not calling his name because I don't know him. Like he says, I don't know you, so I'm not going to speak, but he believes niggas he don't know, like Stephen Coon Smith and Matt Barnes. Becky with the good hair, basically. Come on, dog. We gotta smarten up. We grown men. We need to stop using these and use these. And use this. And use this. We don't listen no more. We don't listen. We don't talk. And for you to come at Kwame like that, you just showed your bitch assness. Excuse me, your bitch assness. You just showed it. You showed you a bitch. You showed you a bitch. That's what you are now. You're put in that box. Because you basically were thinking, he got more views than me, and I was on here for all this time, and he not giving me love. You sound like the other dude who dissed him because he didn't give him a shout out. You think I get mad if Carcino don't shout me out? I'm supposed to go over here and say, man, F Carcino. Carcino, F you. You ain't give me no shout out. Like, come on, dog. That's what little kids do. You not my friend no more. That dude Super Thug did the same thing to James. Man, you ain't my dog no more. You fake. Crying like a little bitch because nobody's rolling with your negativity. If you come into a place with negativity, you're going to leave out that place having negativity brought onto you. It's the facts. We have got to stop acting like a bunch of brats. And I'm not going to put Sotomayor's name in the title or Kwame. I'm just going to put hashtag the both of them brothers so y'all can go to their page and keep growing their platform because I don't care about all that stuff. I want positivity. I want brothers to come together. We need to stop with all this fake gangster crap. We need to stop with all this fake toughness act. We got to. You guys, for years, before I started doing my platform, I believe the year before last when I really started, you guys have always wanted to pit Carcino and Ticket against each other. And I just sit back and be like, why? That don't make no sense to me. I don't like He Knows His Sports because he disrespected me when I was on his channel by blocking me, like putting me in timeout because I was serving one of his bum ass guys on there who had a wrench. But I'm still not going around saying F him. Don't go to his page. No, go to his page. Support him. To me, he's a weak ass dude for doing that. But hey, that's how I feel. You may have a different experience with him. That's why I tell everybody, people come to me at work or if I'm out and about this person, how do I feel about them? I tell them from my point of view and from my perspective, I don't like them. But they'll still go mess with them and they're cool. It's about connectivity. It's about who you relate to better. To me, I may have a better relationship talking to Who Did It this time more than I do with Uncle Frank and Detroit T. But that don't mean I don't respect all of them equally. I have all respect for those three men. They're men. They're not boys. I have respect for them. Valentine Outlaw, I have respect for him. LB So Wavy, we disagree all the time. We don't see eye to eye, but I respect him as a man because he is a man. He's not a female. And I'm sorry. I side with Kwame Bustlife on this. Tommy Sotomayor, come on. That was weak. You a man. Pick up the goddamn phone. Call him. Call it a day. Thank you for listening. We out. Deezy.